Brought to you in part by Banterra Bank, Rusty's Home Center, Trevilian Farms, Vince's DJ Show, Southern Trust Bank, Golson Financial, Southern FS, Goddard's Auto Body, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Russ Kruger, C&K Equipment, Legence Bank, and Trevilian Brothers Construction. Now let's head out to the gym for Vienna Lady Eagles basketball.
And good morning, everybody, from Vienna High School. I'm Ron Ellis, and we've got Lady Eagle basketball here on a late morning affair. Beautiful sunny weather outside. It's a balmy 9 degrees with a wind chill of -4. Smitten snow here in Vienna, and you couldn't ask for a better day to be indoors than what we have today. And we're just a couple of minutes away from the start of today's game. We're going to play a quick commercial. This is, we hope everything works well here. Me and technology go together like vinegar and oil. And you can teach old dogs new tricks, it appears. So, we got a neat officiating crew here today for the first game. Marlon Bird, Steve Hartline, and I'm not sure who the third person is, but we'll see who that is here. That masked man in here is just a minute, literally masked man. All right, we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Bush Hog offers a full line of products, including rotary cutters and crop shredders,
Hear that?
landscaping and tillage equipment, hay tools and boom mowers, construction equipment, and zero-turn and finishing mowers. Quality and durability
I
are
know,
the
Steve,
hallmarks
the
of
other
all
one.
Bush Hog products. Bush Hog has the right tool for your operation.
Mike Eastwood, okay.
They stand out with many units still delivering performance after 20 years or more in the field. So if you're looking for an investment and not an expense, Bush Hog will deliver dependable performance and value. Built tough in Selma, Alabama, and sold by qualified local dealers. Bush Hog, serving American farmers and ranchers since 1951. And remember, if it doesn't say Bush Hog, it just won't cut it.
Test drive a Bush Hog mower at C&K Equipment in Vienna, Illinois, or check out their website at cksellsit.com.
At Banterra, we understand life is busy. We know you have priorities that take precedence over making a trip to the bank. I'm Jeff Spieth, Market Executive for Banterra, and I've been there. That's why we strive to offer convenient options that make banking easy for you. Pay for your coffee with your phone using Digital Wallet. Deposit your checks from the stands with Mobile Check Deposit. Pay bills and more from the comfort of your home with digital banking. Banterra, proud supporters of high school athletics. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Rusty Flam of Rusty's Home Center in Anna, Vienna, and coming soon to Goreville wishes all the teams in Union and Johnson counties good luck this basketball season. It's nice to see you back on the hardwood. Speaking of hardwood, go to Rusty's for all of your lumber needs for new construction or home repair. Or if you need new doors, new windows, a new roof, or you want a new kitchen, they can do all of that at Rusty's Home Center in Anna, Vienna, and soon in Goreville. Call Rusty's in Anna at 618-833-2101 or in Vienna at 618-658-3761.
All right, we're back here at Vienna High School getting ready for the start of this afternoon's game. The starting lineup for the Lady Christopher Bearcats here this afternoon, they come in with a record of 2-0. A senior, 0, Carly Freehill. A sophomore, number 4, is Jessica Gordon. A sophomore, number 10, Mackenzie Jackson. A sophomore, number 21, Emily Horbeck. And a freshman, number 22, Amaya Hargrove. A very, very young lineup for the head coach, Seeger Schertz, and his assistant is Rod Schertz. For the Rick Metcalf's Vienna Lady Eagles, they come in with a record of 2 wins and 1 loss after giving Goreville a gracious victory last week. Starting at a guard, a 5'9 senior, number 4, Emma Rush. At a guard, a 5'6 senior, number 15, Emmy Treat. At a third guard, a 5'6 junior, number 21, Haley Oliver. At a forward, a 5'8 junior, number 20, Natalie Webb. And the other forward, a 6'1 senior, number 24, Addison Bent. Head coach, once again, Rick Metcalf, and assistant coach is Kelsey Odom. We have 2 games today here at 11 o'clock. varsity only with the girls against Christopher, and then this afternoon at 3 o'clock, we will have varsity only boys with Ziegler Royalton right here at Vienna. It's nice that we don't have to pick everything up and move this afternoon. We can just leave everything set up here, and that's a great setup. Our officials today are Mr. Mike Eastwood. He would be the traditional one throwing it up at center court, but that will go to the visitors at the start of the game. And then Steve Hartline and Marlon Bird are also with the officiating crew here today. Mr. Danny Field is going to step in here, and we're going to have our national anthem.
Connected.
And now let's meet.
Listening to this game on the internet, you can watch it also. Go to ViennaHS.com/live, and you can watch this game also. The audio is with that, and it ought to be, hopefully, this will be a whole lot of fun, and this will be how we produce, all the games will be done here down the road. So Danny Field alongside, he's going to help us out, and
Rise up, sports fans. Let's introduce your Vienna Eagles. A senior, number 4, Emma Rush. A senior, number 15, Emmy Treat. A junior, number 20, Natalie Webb. A junior, number 21, Haley Oliver. And a senior, number 24, Addison Bent. Eagles are coached by Rick Metcalf, assisted by Kelsey Odom. The officials, Mike Eastwood, Steve Hartline, and Marlon Bird.
And we are just about ready to go. As you're listening to this on the internet, Vienna will be going from your left to right as you face your radio or whatever it is. And if you want to watch this, as we and they have a neat production set up here. It is tremendous. The ViennaHS.com/live. So for Christopher, Freehill, Gordon, Jackson, there we go, Vanderbeck, and Hargrove. Oh, that sounds good. And then for the Eagles, Rush, Treat, Webb, Oliver, and Dent. Bearcats open up. It looks weird seeing the blue and Vienna colors. Bearcats underneath, shot up, blocked by Addison. They'll call a jump ball. Addison Bent with the good tie-up on the possession. Huh? Battle of the big girls. It was. I don't know what you did, but you did great. We have somewhat of a much more technician here than I am. Still on the throw-in on the right side. Christopher with the basketball. That's Gordon. They get it inside, loose, and coming out over is Freehill. Freehill goes right side over to Gordon. Gordon looks inside. Vienna opens at a 1-3-1 defense. 7:30 to go. We're in quarter number 1. I'm Ron Owens, Danny Field alongside. We hope you enjoy the broadcast here today. Freehill on the left side, and they're not sure how to attack this 1-3-1. On the right side,
with the basketball is Hargrove. They whip it around the horn again into the left corner. Back out on top over to Freehill. To the right side, they try to force it inside, and to Hargrove, they have to kick it back out on the left side over Jackson. Jackson double team, throws it away, and Christopher gets it back. Long three-pointer put up is in, out, and back in by Mackenzie Jackson. That gives Christopher a quick 3-0 lead. We've played a minute and 12 seconds here in quarter number one. Bringing the ball up against the press is Treat. She brings it across the 10-second line, being hounded by Gordon. Out on top with the ball. Over to Hargrove, or Oliver, Haley Oliver. They throw it inside, deep, blocked from behind by Hargrove, and here comes Christopher into the front court with the dribble. On the right side, they get it back out on top over to Hargrove. Hargrove left side to Freehill. Freehill to the left elbow, back out to Freehill. Freehill just holding the ball. Now she takes a couple of dribbles, gets it over to Gordon. Gordon bounces it back to Freehill. So almost double dribble, but get it over to Hargrove. Her 12-footer's too strong. Rebound by Brent. Brent takes a couple of dribbles and dribbling it across the 10-second line. 5:55 to go here in quarter number one. Brent picks up the dribble, and she steps out of bounds.
We need to at least mix it in a little lower, can we?
Jessica Gordon brings it across the 10-second line. 5:44 to go here in quarter number one. Right side over to Hargrove. Hargrove into the corner. Now she gets it back on the baseline. 10-foot jumpers, no good. Fight for the rebound. Hargrove gets it back. Shot up, no good. And then on the weak side, Jackson with the rebound, and she's clobbered. That'll go against Emma Rush, I believe it is. That'll be Emma's first. And to the free throw line to shoot two will be Mackenzie Jackson. Her first free throw is good, and it's 4-0. 5:34 to go here in quarter number one. Second free throw, nothing but the bottom of the net, and it's 5-0.
It just jumped up.
Into the front court with the dribble. Emma Rush takes it coast to coast, lays it up and in. Rush get the first basket here. 1-2. Freehill with it, just holding it out by the volleyball line. Now she passes it right side over to Gordon. Gordon back to Freehill. Freehill left side over to Jackson. Jackson to Freehill. They're just holding it out on top over to Gordon. Gordon attacks the defense, splits it, double stripped away. Here come the Eagles into the front court. Oliver has it.
Okay.
Oliver gets it over to Treat. Treat. Whatever that was, I messed up the audio. The back out on the right side. Rush has it in the paint over to Bent. Bent takes it hard to the hole, lays it up and in. Bent makes it 5-4. That one needs to be close to that mark. Out on top with the basketball, right side over to Gordon. Shot up, no good. And we have a tie-up. This will go to Christopher. And we have a timeout called by Mr. Metcalf. We'll take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? When you work with Russ Kruger, your Vienna Edward Jones financial advisor, he focuses on what's important to you. You'll work together and use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And he'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact Russ today at 618-658-0652. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Tracy Williams and Laura Goddard at Goddard's Auto Body would like to welcome the Vienna girls and boys back to the hardwood. Goddard's Auto Body provides 24-hour towing, collision repair, brakes and shocks, alignments, oil changes, and can fit your car or truck with a new set of tires. Goddard's Auto Body is located at 865 Old Route 146 Loop. Call them at 618-658-3191 and see what Goddard's Auto Body can do for you. From Laura Goddard and Tracy Williams, good luck to the Vienna girls and boys this season. Go Eagles!
Southern Trust Bank in Vienna would like to wish Vienna Eagle Boys Coach Dreer and Vienna Eagle Girls Coach Metcalf good luck this basketball season. Southern Trust Bank is locally owned with branches in Goreville and an ATM at the Lake of Egypt. With home interest rates at record lows, call them for help lowering your monthly mortgage payment or let them assist you in buying that new house. Or talk to them if you need financing for a new auto or truck. Southern Trust Bank, 618-658-8888.
And we're back here at Vienna High School. Ball stolen away by the Eagles. And Rush is able to save it to Oliver. Oliver, long three-pointer is no good. Bit with the rebound. Addison off the glass, leaves it short. This time, rebound comes out to Van Horbeck. Horbeck brings it into the front court. Bump. Olivia Lambert is in the game for Christopher. And we'll have a foul on the rebound. That'll go up against Mackenzie Jackson. Mackenzie Jackson picks up her first foul. 3:35 to go here in quarter number one. And it's 5-4, Christopher. Christopher in full court press. Over to Treat. Treat brings it across the half court.
Test.
Emma, Treat, down to Bent. Bent on the low block. Forces the shot up. No good. Rebound on the weak side. Up. No good. And that's over to Rush. Over to Bent. Has the ball knocked away by Hargrove. Hargrove brings it into the front court. She's a freshman, Hargrove is. On the left side, over Freehill, down on the low block, over to Jackson. First shot is blocked by Bent. So they come into the front court. The Eagles do with 2:30 to go here in quarter number one.
Can you hear me okay?
That worked. It's hot, a little hot in the headset here. It's just trial and error here a little bit. 2:20 to go here in quarter number one.
Grabbing on there. You're blasting the internet.
It's blasting here too.
You should have had that. Oh, it worked out, didn't it?
Shot put up is good by Vienna.
Let me get this.
Not a problem. Out on top with the basketball for Christopher is Tori Crane. She's a sophomore. Out on top with the ball. Crane has it. Crane, left side, over to Gordon. Trying to get it on the low block. They do. It's blocked by Bent. And it goes out of bounds off of Emma Rush. Nice play by Bent. We have 1:35 to go here in the first quarter. 6-5 Eagles. It was 5-0, and Vienna's on a 6-0 run. Christopher likes to play a slow down offense here. Hargrove has it on the right corner. Out on top, over to Gordon, and Gordon gets it over to Crane. Crane looks inside and stolen away. Here comes Emma Rush, stop and go dribble, 15-foot jump shot, too strong, and coming out there with nice play by Natalie Webb. Oh, beautiful pass down on the low block over to Macy Whitting, and Whitting, the 6'1 sophomore, makes it 8-5, and Vienna's on an 8-0 run with 1:02 to go here in the first quarter.
in the right corner. Christopher with the ball. They bring it around the top to Gordon, to Hargrove. Right into the right corner. Desir. And the shot from top is good by Gordon. 8-7. That breaks an 8-0 Vienna run. Treat has it in the front court. Treat hands it off over to Rush. Picks up the dribble. They dump it inside over to Webb. Her shot up, no good. Whiting with the rebound. Her shot was no good. Hargrove controls it for the Bearcats. Christopher brings it across the half line. That's Hargrove. Hargrove, left corner, over to Tori Crane. And then out to Gordon, and she's holding it for one shot with 10 seconds to go. Desir in the left corner to Hargrove. Bents on her. And at the buzzer, way short. And that's how the first quarter comes to a close. 8-7 is the score. Vienna on top. We'll be right back.
When you don't have the right tools for the job, hard work just gets harder. With more standard features, longer warranty, and the best-in-class performance, you can get the job done right the first time, all for a value that offers, well, simply more than the rest. LS Tractor. See the LS difference at lstractorusa.com.
Come test drive an LS tractor at CK Equipment in Vienna or check out their website at cksellsit.com.
Susie and Danny Joe Trevelyan, along with Joel and Judd and the families of Trevelyan Farms in Grantsburg, wish the Vienna boys and girls basketball teams good luck as they finally get back on the floor. We're not able to be there to support you in person, but we want you to know that we are there to support you in true Vienna Eagle spirit. Congratulations to the seniors for all your dedication and hard work, and good luck not only this season but for the rest of your lives. Once again, good luck to all the Vienna teams from Trevelyan Farms.
Each team with 3 turnovers in that first quarter. And Danny, how about some totals, bud?
Well, Ron, I was working on audio difficulties. I got about 4 shots charted and don't even know how he went on that 6-0 run, but I was glad to see Christopher come out of that press. It looked like it was going to be trouble.
Well, I know Rush got a basket, Bent got a basket, and Whiting had a basket.
Yeah, I was glad to see Whiting in there helping in the low post, and she's rebounding, offensive rebounding, getting putbacks.
Emma Rush forced the shot up, got it back. She just willed that rebound. Whiting has it from 10 feet out, partially blocked, and Hargrove is a tremendous freshman from the right elbow, good, and Hargrove has 6 of their points. They still don't have the other side up on the scoreboard here. Vienna with the basketball. Treat has it out on top. Man-to-man pressure by Christopher. 7:20 to go here in the first half. 9-8 as we've had 2 lead changes here this afternoon. It's still
Still morning?
Still is morning. But I had to make sure my watch was right. Make sure it hadn't stopped. Whiting has it. Little runner, short, no good. Hargrove with the rebound. Hargrove races into the front court. Right side, over to Gordon. Gordon on the baseline, has it taken away by Bent, and that's the 4th turnover on the Bearcats. And Bent's had 2 blocks and 2 steals here this morning. Rush gets it over to Treat. Back to Rush on the right wing. Rush drives baseline, can't get the shot off, and bouncing it off the knee of Tori Crane. She was trying to get Bent in the low block, and Crane did a good job of sticking her left leg out there and knocking it out of bounds. Bent has it on the right wing, 6:33 to go here in the first half. Out on top over to Oliver. In the right corner to Treat. Treat drives baseline. Nice bounce. They tried to get it to Whiting, and it's going to say it's out of bounds off of Christopher, I believe. It is. Emma Rush will inbound it, and Vienna's going to set up in the box. They get it to Bent in the left corner, out on top over to Oliver. Oliver looks inside, nothing there, back to Rush. They throw it into Bent. Bent turns, spins off the glass, too strong. Rebounds, batted around, comes out over to Gordon. Here come the Bearcats into the front court. Vienna's still in the 1-3-1. Nice play by Haley Oliver to knock that out of bounds, coming from the weak side. And had she not done that, there would have been an easy layup for Christopher. 9-8 Bearcats. Hargrove on the left, the long three-pointer, good. Hargrove showing some range on that one, and it's 12-8. Into the front court, Rush has it. Barely got across the line with Treat, and Treat double dribbled. That'll be Vienna's fourth turnover. And the Vienna girls are playing a little sluggish, so Metcalf's going to switch it up here a little, put a press on, and that was over and back. And the immediate results on the press, a turnover.
Turnaround of the press, wasn't it?
Yeah. Rush inbounds at the Treat. Man-to-man pressure by the Bearcats. Left side over to Oliver. Oliver looks inside, nothing there to Bent. Bent picks up the dribble, top of the key over to Treat. Left side to Rush, wide open three, got it. 12-11. You cannot leave Emma Rush that open. I put my money on her 9 out of 10 times. Hargrove into the front court, right side, over to Desir. Desir has it. She thought about a three. Steps
good shot,
inside the arc, and good. 13-11. Desir is a sophomore. That's Michaela Desir. She has a sister, Cheyenne, who's a senior. Treat brings it across against Gordon. Treat with 4:53 to go here in the first half. 14-11 Bearcats. Bent right side over to Treat, down to the low block to Oliver. Oliver forces up the shot, fade away, no good. Hargrove with the rebound. Hargrove is everywhere. Hargrove all the way down, left side, shot put up by Freehill, no good, and we're going to have a foul on the rebound. This probably will go against Addison Bent. Number four. No, Emma Rush picks up her second. Wow. And to the free throw line will be Amaya Hargrove. Hard to believe Hargrove is just a freshman. And we'll keep it right here for just a second. And your thoughts here. I know you were doing things, and we're doing it on the fly. This is the first time that we've had the opportunity to have the setup with the commercials and the internet, the intros and the outros and all that kind of stuff. And regretfully, I wasn't able to get over here yesterday whenever you guys were getting everything set up. So we appreciate your patience while we were attempting to get everything worked out here on the fly.
Well, let's just put it this way. If we hadn't have done this, if we hadn't have sponsors, we wouldn't be doing this.
That's true.
So if it causes a little stutter here and there to get this new system working, get the sponsors some much appreciated time, then it's well worth it.
It really is. And there's we have one more set of commercials that's not in here today. Legence Bank is a big sponsor also, and they had sent us a couple of commercials. There was a miscommunication on my part, and they thought that it was going to be like a TV production. And it is somewhat like that, but we don't have the TV equipment and everything that you would have for TV commercials. It still is technically a radio broadcast. Hargrove makes the first free throw. So we have a couple of commercials that are going to be written, and that'll be in for next week. We hope we have games next week, and a bunch of them.
I'll tell you, if you had asked me a day ago, and this is the second one, a day ago or two, I would have said we wouldn't have basketball for 2 weeks with all the forecasts and what we've been seeing.
Agreed. It's been.
That's I was just getting ready to make that comment. I wondered about a inside out with Bent and reverse rolls and let Emma post up on her girl, and that's the very next play down the court. Of course, I said that since it happened, right?
Exactly. 2020 into the front court with the basketball is Gordon. Now Vienna's in a man-to-man. They're out of the 1-3-1. Ball's knocked loose. Hargrove comes up with the loose ball, lays it up and in.
Oh, I thought that was a pass into her there. I wasn't so sure that wasn't a look.
It was not a pass.
Okay.
Yeah, Treat. That was a nice tip, almost a steal on that pass in. Out on top with the basketball is Webb. Webb gets it over to Treat. Treat hands it off to, who was that? Ask girl. 13 is Emmy Vincent. I didn't see her come in. 5'7" freshman. They get it into Whiting. Whiting kicks it out to Whitting.
Actually, that's Webb in right there, along with the basket.
Webb. Ball's missed and batted around, and Christopher comes out there with it. Into the front court, Freehill. Carly Freehill, a senior. Left side. Over to Jackson. Back to Freehill. Man-to-man pressure by the Eagles. 3 minutes exactly to go here in the first half. It's 17-13 Christopher. And that's not good. Bent went down, and it looks like she twisted an ankle.
Looks like she's going to be. I think she's going to be okay. We'll have to have a sub since we stopped the action.
She needs to come out anyway. She's definitely hobbling.
And Grandpa Poppy, if you're home listening, don't worry, she'll be back in a minute. Just get you another bag of popcorn going. Addison shared with us before the Goreville game that she wanted to give a shout out to her Poppy. Hoped he's enjoying the game and the popcorn. So she said he's a huge popcorn fan. Makes me wonder if that's not how he got his nickname.
Well, I like popcorn too. Kettle corn's okay, but I like a lot of butter popcorn with salt.
It's one thing that's missing from these games, isn't it, Ron?
That, and you can't even go to a movie anymore.
We can. You have to rent the whole theater. Did you know that? You can. You can rent an entire theater for like $100 and take your family. You have the place to yourself. The kids can run wild.
You know what? That might not be such a bad idea.
Well, if you get 20 people, that's $5 a piece. Really, it's not that bad.
And watch one of the kids' shows. That would be a nice quality night out. Get them out of my hair for a
full court press, man-to-man. Maybe it's a full court man-to-man. They've been playing man-to-man, haven't they?
Yes, they have.
And we've struggled to really start getting some. Finally got a good look with Emma that last 2 times down. One was a 3, and one they did the switch her in and out with Bent. Now Bent's on the bench.
Emma Rush has the ball taken away from her, and we're going to have a tie-up, possession arrow to Christopher. And that'll be the 5th turnover on the Eagles. 2:34 to go here in the first half, and it's 19-13. Vienna just hasn't gotten untrapped.
She's got Shaylee Moore coming in for Vienna.
5'9" freshman.
She's coming in for, we're going with a small lineup.
And now Christopher wants a timeout. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
With 25 years experience, Vince Hofford at Vince's DJ Show provides professional DJ services with music for all occasions. Whether it's a wedding, class reunion, school dance, prom, homecoming, or party in your backyard, Vince's DJ Show can provide the music for all your party needs. Vince's DJ Show welcomes Vienna boys coach Steve Dreer and welcomes back coach Rick Metcalf as the new girls coach. Good luck, Vienna boys and girls, and give Vince a call at 618-658-9095.
And we're back here, 19-13 the score. And
you think maybe the Christopher coach seen both our 6'1" players out, and he said, we're going to call a different play here. We're going to go inside to Maya Hargrove. She's been a handful.
Hargrove is a beast
and
on the
some.
Inside.
Only a freshman, too. That's amazing.
A 1-3-1 by the Eagles. Out on top with it. DeGier has it, left side over to Jackson. Jackson to Hargrove. Double teamed. She bounces it out on top over to DeGier. DeGier out on top to Gordon. Gordon goes right side. That was to Crane, and they whip it around the horn. Hargrove, a wide open 3, got it again. She likes that shot. It's 22-13.
I have her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 5 from the field in the second quarter.
Wow. Out with
and they've not been 8-footers either.
No, 2 of them big long 3s. Emma Rush.
Was that a 3?
Yes. On the right side, over to Webb. Webb, they work it around the horn, over to Vincent. Into the paint to Rush. Her shot blocked by Hargrove, and coming out there with it was Webb. Webb has it out on top. Stolen away by Hargrove. Hargrove leads the break. One-on-one, takes it down, puts it up and in. Stole the ball, led the break, and got the layup, 24-13.
That's the whole package right there, isn't it?
And just a freshman. Wow. Treat over to Vincent. Vincent gets it into Rush. Rush backs out. Vienna's going to have to hit some outside shots to open up that inside. Moore has it. Moore to Webb, out on top, over to Treat. Treat goes right side, bumped, up and in. Breaks a long run by Christopher, 24-15, and that breaks a 9-0 run. And we have a sub coming in. Hargrove's going to take a little bit of a blow for the last 48 seconds. Nope, she's not. They're going to replace Tori Crane. Full court pressure by Vienna. It's a 3-2 full court press and stolen away. Laid it up and in by Webb. 24-17. Full court pressure still. They get it over to Gordon.
Emmy.
And Emmy will pick
That's
up
her
her third
foul. I was afraid of that.
And she's the only Eagle with any fouls.
All three of them, huh?
She's monopolizing.
She needs to stay out of this last quarter for her.
So her 1 3-pointer and her 3 fouls take a break.
We did see at the Goreville game, Coach brought her out to a different place where she didn't pick up so many easy fouls when she got in foul trouble, but it's hard to lose that kind of defense out front.
Reagan Gilbert in with for the Bearcats. She had the ball. Desir has trouble with it, gets it back over to Gordon. And another timeout taken by Christopher. Didn't like the way that was going. And a quick timeout, 20.9 seconds to go, and I guess he wants to set up his play. His guards weren't having handling the ball well out on top. So Vienna's overall size-wise, Vienna is ahead, except Hargrove with Bent out. Hargrove, I'm surprised they haven't tried to go to her on the inside.
Yeah, and I thought we'd see Bent back in quicker than this, so maybe they're wanting to. I don't know. I can't see through the huddle right now if they've got anything on her ankle. She looks like she's just. There's something. Maybe it's an ice bag she's got in her hand there. She's icing.
But she's just holding it.
Yeah, it looks like she maybe. Yep, she's walking okay. She's headed to the locker room, looks like, to go ahead and maybe ice it down a little better.
Gordon with 10 seconds to go, way out on top with the ball. They're doing a fronting Hargrove, trying to keep her from getting the basketball. Desir, right side over to Gordon. Long three off the front of the rim, no good, and that's how the second quarter comes to a close. Vienna cuts it down to a 7-point deficit, 24-17. Here at halftime, we're going to total everything up, and we'll be back right after these messages.
Everyone at Southern FS would like to wish Coach Rick Metcalf and the Vienna Eagle girls and Coach Steve Dreer and the Vienna Eagle boys basketball teams lots of success this basketball season. Southern FS is your local source for gas or diesel fuel, LP gas for your residential or commercial needs, feed, seed, and chemical or agronomy needs. Southern FS Vienna's office is located at 615 Old Route 146 Loop, or give them a call at 618-658-5231. From everyone at Southern FS, let's go Eagles.
One thing that I do tell people is I think you want a bank that's going to invest in you, not just to get your business.
Our philosophy is really to help people create a plan, building relationships with people, not really to sell a product.
We have 12 locations in Southern Illinois.
We're going to make sure that we're also investing into the schools, that we're also investing back into the community.
Marion, Carbondale, Benton, Johnson City, Mounds, Metropolis, El Dorado, Harrisburg, Vienna, Galatia.
We know that the customer success is our success.
Are you saving enough to maintain your current lifestyle throughout your retirement years? Is it time to increase your retirement plan contributions? Is your asset allocation consistent with your retirement planning goals? Rodney Golson at Golson Financial Services can help you determine if it would be in your best interest to revisit your retirement planning goals. Call him today at 618-658-7008 or simply stop by the office to arrange a free, no-obligation personal consultation. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Larry and Ned Trevelyan of Trevelyan Brothers Construction would like to wish the Vienna Eagles boys and girls basketball teams good luck this season. Call Trevelyan Brothers Construction for a bid for any residential or commercial construction need. They also can provide landscaping for your residential or commercial projects. Trevelyan Brothers Construction is located at 1915 State Route 146 East, Vienna, Illinois. Give Ned Trevelyan a call to set up a time for a quote at 618-658-4590.
At Banterra, we understand life is busy. We know you have priorities that take precedence over making a trip to the bank. I'm Jeff Spieth, Market Executive for Banterra, and I've been there. That's why we strive to offer convenient options that make banking easy for you. Pay for your coffee with your phone using Digital Wallet. Deposit your checks from the stands with Mobile Check Deposit. Pay bills and more from the comfort of your home with digital banking. Banterra, proud supporters of high school athletics. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Rusty Flam of Rusty's Home Center in Anna, Vienna, and coming soon to Goreville wishes all the teams in Union and Johnson counties good luck this basketball season. It's nice to see you back on the hardwood. Speaking of hardwood, go to Rusty's for all of your lumber needs for new construction or home repair. Or if you need new doors, new windows, a new roof, or you want a new kitchen, they can do all of that at Rusty's Home Center in Anna, Vienna, and soon in Goreville. Call Rusty's in Anna at 618-833-2101 or in Vienna at 618-658-3761. Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? When you work with Russ Kruger, your Vienna Edward Jones financial advisor, he focuses on what's important to you. You'll work together and use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And he'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact Russ today at 618-658-0652. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Tracy Williams and Laura Goddard at Goddard's Auto Body would like to welcome the Vienna girls and boys back to the hardwood. Goddard's Auto Body provides 24-hour towing, collision repair, brakes and shocks, alignments, oil changes, and can fit your car or truck with a new set of tires. Goddard's Auto Body is located at 865 Old Route 146 Loop. Call them at 618-658-3191 and see what Goddard's Auto Body can do for you. From Laura Goddard and Tracy Williams, good luck to the Vienna girls and boys this season. Go Eagles!
Southern Trust Bank in Vienna would like to wish Vienna Eagle boys coach Dreer and Vienna Eagle girls coach Metcalf good luck this basketball season. Southern Trust Bank is locally owned with branches in Goreville and Marion and an ATM at the Lake of Egypt. With home interest rates at record lows, call them for help lowering your monthly mortgage payment or let them assist you in buying that new house. Or talk to them if you need financing for a new auto or truck. Southern Trust Bank, 618-658-8888.
And we're back here at Vienna High School. Halftime, 24-17 is the score. The Christopher Bearcats have virtually led the entire way. They jumped out to a quick 5-0 lead. Vienna went on an 8-0 run to take their only lead. And Christopher came back. They led 8-7, Vienna did, after one quarter. Christopher hit the first shot of the second quarter to take a 9-8 lead, and they have led the entire second quarter, and it was enhanced with a 9-0 run to open up their biggest lead of the game of 9 points, 24-13, and the Vienna was outscored 17-9 in that second quarter. Christopher has 6 turnovers. Vienna has 5 turnovers. And, Bud, you got some totals here?
Well, and Ron, 15 of those 17 points was freshman Hargrove.
Wow.
And now notice we had a box and one. There was actually I don't know what you call it, like a 1-3 run where the one defender, though, never left Hargrove. But after she scored 15 points in that quarter, so.
And that did slow her down a little bit because she didn't touch the basketball after that. But what amazes me is her range. She likes the left side. For being a right-hander, she comes over here to the left side and has nailed 2 long three-pointers.
2 3-pointers and 1, 2, 3, 4 twos. One of them was underneath on a drive when Bent went down and she had a layup, but the rest of them were those 10, 11, 12 footers out there that were still, were even with someone on her. Pretty impressive ball player. I wonder if how we're going to be able to contain. I'm sure Metcalf is going to make some adjustments for that in the second half, and we may have to make some adjustments to keep Emma Rush out of foul trouble. But that all-important first few minutes of the third quarter is going to be key to this game right here. I say it all the time.
Well, and here's a key, too. There was only one foul called against Christopher in the first half. Only 3 team fouls called against Vienna, and Emma Rush monopolized all 3 of those. And with that being said, Vienna did not shoot 1 free throw in that first half. And they shot 3 of 4. Hargrove hit the 2, and then they had, I forget who it was, the other one that missed 1 of 2. But Vienna has just, they've been a little bit sluggish, and they're going to have to.
Well, one thing they've been at too, they seem like they've been a little intimidated by Hargrove.
Well,
and they're going to have to do, just like Christopher has done against the Vienna, when they're posting up in there, they're going to the hole, where Vienna girls are trying to get some head fakes and either fade away or just they need to go towards the basket, and they'll probably draw some fouls from Hargrove. But
well, what's interesting is Christopher has been very, very deliberate on the offensive side. They pass the ball, and Vienna, if they're going to force the issue, and Coach Metcalf, we'll see how he does the second half, I expect Vienna to come out and aggressively attack the basketball because Christopher's just been allowed to stay on the perimeter. They've stayed pretty much in a 1-3-1 Vienna has defensively, and you haven't seen them attack the guards. And I expect to see that here in the second half.
Yeah, so, some adjustments going to have to be made offensively as well for sure, or it's just going to remain the same. I do see Bent's back out warming up. She looks like she's okay.
I don't see any additional tape on her foot either.
Nope.
So hopefully it's just a minor little thing. We certainly hope so.
Yep, and we understand Ava, Emma Rush's little sister, is at home listening as well. And Emma wanted to be sure and give a shout out to her little sister who's listening to the game, and you give some advice to Emma when she gets back on watching those hands or those easy fouls there with the last few seconds and a half. But I know you're cheering her on.
Is she an 8th grader?
I'm not sure. I think 8th grade. She's going to be a lot of help when she gets up here as well too. Looking forward to that, Avis.
We are still yet in here in the morning. We may have the third quarter finished before we get to noon. Mr. Bird here in front of us. Mr. Eastman and Mr. Hartline are talking over here. And we're under a minute to go here in the second half.
Got to chat with Marlon for just a second. Marlon Bird used to work at the Vienna Correctional Center and Shawnee Correctional Center. I asked him how Mama Bird was doing at home, if they had any more baby birds to grandkids to chat about.
They do a lot of volleyball. They do a husband-wife team on volleyball, and they do a really good job. Gives them something to do. There's no way in the world my wife and I would be officiating anything together. She doesn't want to go to the gym anymore since the kids have all graduated.
Looks like all the starters are back in, except we have 25 for Vienna.
Shaylee
Moore starting the second half. They must be going to look at that. Oh,
and Hargrove.
They're going to have her attack the basket, it looks like.
And that'll be the first foul of the game on Amaya Hargrove. The only other person that had a foul was Mackenzie Jackson, number 10. They hit a box. And come on, let's get it in. 5-second count. Nobody got open. You have to do a back screen. Now we'll see what kind of press Vienna's going to throw on them. So a 1-2-2 full court press. Hargrove passes.
Oh, she walked.
Mr. Hartline agreed with us.
All the way up here. I hate to do that. It's reflexive. I've got to learn to bridle that tongue with a microphone in my mouth.
Emmy Treat with the ball to rush. Man-to-man pressure. They get it to Moore. Moore back out on top. Right side over to Vincent. Vincent gets it over to Treat, and Treat will set it up. The senior goes to Moore. She has trouble with the handle, and nice pickup by Webb out on top. Over to Vincent. Vincent down in the low block to Webb. She can't take it to the hole, brings it back out, and they'll set it up with Emmy Treat, left side. That's Vincent to Moore. And Vienna looking for the open shot.
Emmy Vincent.
Vincent
Won't take the three.
6:58 to go here in the third quarter. They get it down in the low block. Turn, spin, shot up by Webb, no good. Rebound fought for, and it comes out long over to Freehill. Freehill to Hargrove. Hargrove will bring it up against the press and passes it over the 10-second line and then throws it away. So the press has gotten back-to-back turnovers, and Christopher has yet to have a shot here in the third quarter.
That could be huge
if we can capitalize. We definitely need a basket.
Ben's at the scoreboard getting ready to check in.
Emma Rush. We need that young lady to get hot. On top to Moore. They whip it around the horn. Treat has it. Treat to Rush. They tried to do a double screen. Rush steps inside the arc, kicks it back out over to Treat. Right side to Vincent, back to Treat to Rush, and Rush will set it up. 6:10 to go here in the third. No scoring. 24-17 still. Vincent. Or that's Treat with the ball. Treat being hounded by Gordon. Treat, stop and go dribble, gets by with a little push off, out on top to Rush.
Good pass.
Bounce on the baseline, missed it, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be off of Vienna, and boy, would that have been a nice basket. Bent comes in, also Tori Crane comes in for the Bearcats. 5:51 to go here in the third quarter. Still no scoring. Hargrove, double team. Get it over to Crane. Crane gets it to Gordon. Gordon right side to Freehill. Her long deuce is short. Rush with the rebound. Rush maintains the dribble. Brings it up against Freehill. Into the front court. Freehill checking her. Over to Treat. Treat takes it to the hole, puts it up and in. And we finally have a score with 5:25 to go. Makes it 24-19. Ball's loose. Bent comes out there with it. 9th turnover in the game on Christopher. Into the front court. Long three by Rush. Off the front of the rim. Fight for the ball, and we'll have a tie-up. Moore and Crane with the tie-up, and this will go to Christopher. Boy, would that have been a big shot if Emma could have knocked that one down.
That'd have been a timely three for sure.
3 turnovers in the quarter for Christopher. They look to get it in and do. Over to DeGier. DeGier back over to Hargrove. Hargrove walks, no call. Gordon, long three off the front of the rim. Bent with the rebound. She hands it off over to Treat. Treat will bring the ball into the front court with the dribble. Top of the key. Goes left side with the dribble to Vincent. Vincent looks inside. Come on, no movement. Treat. Long three, way off the mark. Long rebound, comes out to Jackson. Mackenzie Jackson for the Bearcats, double team. Passes it over to Gordon. Gordon races into the front court. Slows it up as she gets across into the three-point area. Kicks it left side. That's a quick ball movement. Jackson.
Good defense by Treat on that.
Air ball. Rush has it. Rush with 4:15 to go. Brings it into the front court. Long pass down over to Moore. Kicks it back out on top to Vincent. They dump it into Bent. Double team. Bent forces the shot. Blocked by Hargrove.
I could have run a foul on that one, I think.
Hargrove throws it away. Treat has the ball knocked away from her. And now she dribbles into the front court. Treat all the way down. Cut off on at the free throw line area on the right side. And now they'll set it up. Treat just holding the basketball. Now she goes right side over to Moore. Moore looks inside, drives baseline, has the ball knocked away from her, and it will stay with Vienna. And a break. I don't think we took any breaks in the first half, did we?
Don't remember it.
Well, with that break, we'll take a break ourselves and be right back.
When you don't have the right tools for the job, hard work just gets harder. With more standard features, longer warranty, and the best in-class performance, you can get the job done right the first time, all for a value that offers, well, simply more than the rest. LS Tractor. See the LS difference at lstractorusa.com.
Come test drive an LS tractor at CK Equipment in Vienna or check out their website at cksellsit.com.
Susie and Danny Joe Trevelyan, along with Joel and Judd and the families of Trevelyan Farms in Grantsburg, wish the Vienna boys and girls basketball teams good luck as they finally get back on the floor. We're not able to be there to support you in person, but we want you to know that we are there to support you in true Vienna Eagle spirit. Congratulations to the seniors for all your dedication and hard work. And good luck, not only this season, but for the rest of your lives. Once again, good luck to all the Vienna teams from Trevelyan Farms.
And we're back here at Vienna High School, 24-19. We've had one basket so far. That was at 5:25 to go in the third quarter. We're at 3:38 right now. Vienna with the ball, and boy, could they use a three-pointer.
Nice inbounds play. Oh, she can't get it to fall.
And it just doesn't fall. Moore on a beautiful back cut to the basket. And that should go against number 15, Tori Crane, her first, team second for the half. And Vienna's first free throws of the game with 3:36 to go here in the third quarter. And the first one is good.
Well, it looks like we've just been looking to our left this entire third quarter.
Well, the whole game.
Yeah.
The first half was played on that side
good point. Yeah.
Second free throw by Moore is
big free throws.
24-21, back to a one-possession game. Long pass, and they throw it away. That'll be under the basket.
Coaches on Christopher, they're wanting to talk about it amongst themselves. They're not calling the timeout yet, but they're working hard together right now, thinking, what are we going to do about this press break?
That is the fifth turnover of the half for Christopher. With the ball, Rush thought about a three, steps inside the arc. She's pushed, hammered, no call. Hargrove with the basketball. Hargrove brings it into the front court, dribbles down. Ball stripped away from her, and she gets it back over to Hargrove, to DeGier now. DeGier has it on the right side, over to Crane. And it's a weak side, and missed it. Free throw put up by Crane, and she'll go to the line for two.
We might have anticipated that call just then.
Number 4, 24 or 4. Is that Emma Rush's fourth?
No, that wasn't on him, I don't think. Oh, my gosh, it was. Oh, that was, of all people to give that.
And she literally is the only Eagle to have a foul. Free throw missed. That's by Crane. 3 minutes and 2 seconds to go. And Coach Metcalf is talking to his senior, Addison Bent. Second free throw is off the mark also, and this Moore gets the rebound. Remains 24-21. Treat brings the ball into the front court. Working against Gordon. Picks up the dribble, left side to Rush. Well, we're going to find out how long Rush can play with 4 fouls. Rush.
Nice look inside, nice play.
24-23, that's the closest the Eagles have been. And then stolen away by Treat. Treat gets it to Moore. Moore out on top to Bent. Left side,
Emma.
Treat for three.
That one's gone.
Oh! Rebound by Bent. Up and in! Bent gives the Eagles the lead, 24-25, our third lead change of the game. And we have a whistle. I'm not sure what's going on. Did they call a timeout? .224. And
I'm not sure what happened either.
Sure.
Looks like they did.
No, they didn't take a mass break in the first half.
And I think maybe they just thought they had a mass break coming and inadvertently called it there. Give Christopher a chance to set up for this press.
And Moore's going to come in for Rush. You could take her out with 2:24 with her 4 fouls. And Hargrove has it. Hargrove gets it over to Crane. And they walk.
That's 6 turnovers I got, Ron.
Well, that is their...
I mean, this half.
Yes, 7 actually. That's 13. So they've got 7 turnovers this half. They only had 6 for the entire first half. And a lot of it's because of the press.
Sure.
The press has really caused them fits. All the way down, that was partially blocked by Hargrove. Long rebound comes out to Bent. It was kept alive by Treat on the inside. Down on the low block, Moore shot it, counted it good. Moore gets the basket and the foul. 27-24, and the Eagles are on an 8-0 run again. 2:01 to go here in the third. Shaylee Moore's free throw is no good. Rebound comes out there to Christopher. And they throw it away again. Desir chases it down. Ball's knocked loose. Bent steals it. Here come the Eagles quickly into the front court. Now Bent's going to slow it up as she gets to center court. Passes off to Vincent. Vincent will bring her across the half line. Vincent, man-to-man pressure by Christopher. Throws it away. But Johnny on the spot is Treat. Emmy Treat picks it up. 1:35
nice
to go.
spin move. Drives the lane. Darn.
Side to Moore. Moore splits a double team into the paint. Dishes it off over to Bent. Hargrove steals it. Hargrove into the front court. Goes all the way down. Lays it up and in. Hargrove,
first basket for
27-26. Hargrove's a one-person wrecking crew. Splitting a double team into the left corner and right through the hands of Moore. Back-to-back turnover on the Eagles.
That's right through the hands of Webb there, Ron, on that
was
one.
That Webb?
But they got the same hairstyle going tonight.
That and their ponytails cover their numbers.
Yeah.
Quick ball movement. They get it over to Desir. Desir dribbles out of bounds, but they're going to say she was pushed out of bounds with just a little help.
She didn't mean it.
Treat picks up the first foul for the Vienna Eagles for anybody other than the number 4.
They felt sorry for Emma, didn't they?
They couldn't call it on her. She wasn't in the game. Bent knocks the ball loose. It goes out of bounds. Nice play. They tried to get the ball to Hargrove, and Bent did a good job of knocking it loose. 68 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Vienna with a 1-point lead. Slap the ball. Gordon looks to get it in and does. Way out on top over to Jackson. Jackson brings it to the top of the key. Right side over to Desir.
Oh, she had that one measured.
29-27, and the lead back to the Bearcats. Into the front court with the basketball is Treat. She has the ball stripped away from her, and it's going to be stolen. Possession arrow to Christopher. 9 turnovers in the game for the Eagles. 14 in the game for Christopher. 8 of those come in this quarter. Treat has it. Out on top to Bent. Bent and the Eagles not with good spacing right now. Everybody's on the left side. Now they balance the floor. Treat goes to Moore. Moore looks inside. Oliver's in the game now for the Eagles. They get it down to Oliver on the low, or that's
nice
great
look.
pass over to Webb. Moore got the pass to Webb. And it's 29-29, our first tie of the game. Into the front court, Hargrove. Right side, Desir, another 3 off the back of the rim, fight for the rebound, and it comes out there to the Eagles. I think Webb has it. Nope, that's Treat. Treat with 4 seconds. 3, 2, Oliver, long 3, air ball, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. 29-29. We've played 3 quarters, and we have set up nothing. We have 8 minutes to decide this game. We'll be right back after these messages.
With 25 years experience, Vince Hofford at Vince's DJ Show provides professional DJ services with music for all occasions. Whether it's a wedding, class reunion, school dance, prom, homecoming, or party in your backyard, Vince's DJ Show can provide the music for all your party needs. Vince's DJ Show welcomes Vienna boys coach Steve Dreer and welcomes back coach Rick Metcalf as the new girls coach. Good luck, Vienna boys and girls, and give Vince a call at 618-658-9095.
Everyone at Southern FS would like to wish Coach Rick Metcalf and the Vienna Eagle girls and Coach Steve Dreer and the Vienna Eagle boys basketball teams lots of success this basketball season. Southern FS is your local source for gas or diesel fuel, LP gas for your residential or commercial needs, feed, seed, and chemical or agronomy needs. Southern FS Vienna's office is located at 615 Old Route 146 Loop, or give them a call at 618-658-5231. From everyone at Southern FS, let's go Eagles.
We're back. 12-5 was the quarter split for the Eagles, and they've come back to tie it at 29-29 as we head into the fourth quarter. 4 lead changes and 1 tie here this afternoon.
Vienna's only got 4 players on the court. Oh, there we go.
They don't need 5. That's what they did back in Hoosiers.
That's right.
DeGier with the ball out on top. Gordon has it. Right side over to Crane. Into the right corner, DeGier for 3 off the back of the rim, and the rebound pulled out there by Moore. Moore dribbles through a double team. She goes coast to coast, lays it up, and misses the bunny. And then another rebound. Webb got the rebound. She was fouled, counted in 1, and the foul will go against Christopher's number 1.
I will say one thing, Christopher's pretty well managed on the reaching and the fouling, aren't they? The old traditional.
32-29, and our 5th lead change of the game. Ball stolen away again. And the press has really, they did exactly what we talked about. The press has really been aggressive here in the second half. And for that, they've had 9 turnovers, and we've just started the fourth quarter. They get it down to Bent. Bent on the low block is short. That was definitely challenged by Hargrove. Hargrove has it, brings it into the front court. In the right corner to DeGier. Back to Hargrove, lays it up and in.
You think they practiced that play?
Nice give and go, 32-31. 7 minutes to go here in the game. Into the front court. Treat has it. Treat hands it off over to Webb.
Movement offense.
Webb drives it into the free throw line. Left side to Treat. Treat to the left elbow. Into the paint. Little runner is good. Little runner was good.
Nice job, Emma.
31.
Emmy.
Full court pressure. Hargrove splits a double team. Gets it right side to Crane. Crane down to DeGier. Ball knocked loose. Pitt knocks it loose. Oliver comes out there with it. Oliver into the front court down to Treat. Treat into the paint. Trip. No call. And Bent puts it up. No good. Rebound comes out of there to Gordon. Gordon for Christopher. Double team. And we're going to get a timeout by Christopher. We're going to keep it here with 6:23 to go in the game. 34-31 is our score. And Vienna has come back. And boy, I'll tell you what, off that last steal, that would have been a big basket had the Eagles been able to come up with that. And after 3 quarters, Dan, you got some totals here for us? We didn't talk about that.
No, scoring-wise, for Christopher, there was only 2 baskets the last quarter. It was a 3 by DeGier, and she's missed 2 since then. Good, because she sure had that one measured. And 1 field goal by Amaya Hargrave in that third quarter, but that gave her 19 for the game, and then she's had 1 in this quarter, so I have her at 21. For Vienna, had 4 points from Emma Rush in the first quarter, 5 in the second for 9. Emma Treat with 2 in the first half and 2 in the second half, actually 4 in the second half for 6. Natalie Webb with 4, 6, 7 points, having a good game. And let's see, Macy Whiting with 2. That was all the way back to the first quarter, and 2, 4 for Addison Bent.
6:23 to go in the game. 34-31 Eagles over the Bearcats. Hargrove will inbound the ball and does. And they bring it up to Crane. Crane walks.
Another turnover, Ron. This press has been brutal on Christopher.
Well, on that particular play, she was looking to pass, and instead of dribbling, she started to pass, and then all of a sudden, that's exactly what happened. All of a sudden, somebody stepped into the passing lane. They were going to try to get it to Hargrove, and that didn't work out too well. Bent over the top of Hargrove, doesn't get it. Hargrove blocked the second shot. Hargrove comes out there with it. Coach Metcalf is not happy, and then steals back by Webb. Webb.
She'll go all the way.
All the way down, puts it up, and then Hargrove picks up this foul, and I think Coach Metcalf complaining on the last one, that might have helped a little bit, but Hargrove did get her on the arm. And that'll be Hargrove's first foul of the game. Second foul of the game. Fifth on the Bearcats this half, and the first free throw by Webb is no good. Vienna was 2 of 3 from the free throw line in that third quarter. Christopher was 0 for 2. Second free throw is good. She hits 1 of 2, and it's a biggest lead of the game for the Eagles at 4 points, 35-31. Hargrove to Crane to DeGier.
Oh!
And then the shot put up, no good. Webb comes out there with the rebound. Webb gets it over to Bent, and Bent will bring it up against Hargrove. She passes it across the half line to Treat. Treat, man-to-man against Gordon. Treat turns, spins, goes to her right, over to Moore, into the corner to Bent. Bent back to Moore. Moore turns, spins, fadeaway jumper, short,
couldn't
no
get
good.
It to go.
Moore knocks it out of bounds. And that's where the fadeaway, if she'd gone straight up and gone to the hole, she might have picked up the foul, and but she wanted the open shot and did the fadeaway. Hargrove brings it into the front court on the dribble. Bounces it down in the low block, off the glass and scores. Nice assist, and that was
Mackenzie Jackson, I believe.
Mackenzie Jackson, it was. 35-33. Had to wait for it to turn sideways. Couldn't see the 1 and the 0. Treat with the ball. Ball poke checked away from here. She gets it back into the paint. Dumps it down the low block over to Moore, and Moore is blocked by Hargrove, and then Hargrove comes out there with it. Ball's loose on the ground, and they have a tie-up.
First down.
Either that or it's a rugby game. Possession arrow will go to Vienna.
Emma Rush coming in the game.
And that is the 19th turnover on Christopher. 13th this half. Into the back court. Emma Rush back into the game for the final 5 minutes.
There we go. That's what needed to happen. Take it up in there.
Hargrove will pick up her third foul now.
Good to see Emma back in the game. She'll go to the line for 2, see if she's set too long or if she's loosened up enough to sink both these, Ron.
4 minutes, 53 seconds. Emma Rush, the senior, who went over 1,000 points last week for her career at high school.
Nothing but
first
the bottom of the net.
I understand her younger sister, who's listening, you said is listening, has, she's in 8th grade, but she has, I was told, over 1,600 points at junior high. Is that correct?
Not that anybody's counting, but yes, that's what I heard.
37-33 as she makes both free throws. Full court pressure. There's a walk. They get by with it. Ball into the front court. Hargrove comes up. Hargrove takes it to the hole, over Bent. No good. Rebound pulled out there by DeGier. They get it out on top. Right side to Crane. Crane looks into the paint. On the runner. Bounces it down low. Stolen away by Rush. Rush will bring it into the front court. 20 turnovers on the Bearcats. Rush poke checked away. They're going to call Crane with the foul.
Foul number 7.
Crane's second foul. And this will send Vienna to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. And we have the mask timeout. They should play the Lone Ranger. You know, that would be appropriate for the mask timeout.
Pyro Silver.
Yes, away. Who was that masked man? Oh, I've talked about my feelings.
I've nicknamed the VHS film crew or live crew here the Masked Crusaders. So.
Well, that could be true too. And while we have a moment, tell everybody who we have on the Masked Crusaders.
Okay, we have today we have Mason Poland, Cooper Shanks, and Jonathan Green. And I believe is Tristan up there in the top today? Christian Bullock is up in the Eagles' nest. You check on him, make sure he's awake. Has he moved his camera in a while? Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what. He had to do some climbing to get up there. They have moved us out. We're a little bit closer to the floor now, but
it is a different look, isn't it?
It is. I like it. I really do. And it is cool in here today. But we have officially made the afternoon. We're 6 minutes after the hour of 12. And we have 4 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the game. And Vienna shooting a 1-and-1.
Big free throws here.
Emma Rush to the line. Her first is nothing but the bottom of the net.
Real quick, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Vienna 5 for 6 from the line so far in this fourth quarter.
And we've hit.
Make it 6 for 7.
And we've hit 5 in a row. 39, 33, and 6. Almost another steal. Just a bit outside. Hargrove looks to get it in. And ball again knocked out. You know, one of the things, Hargrove is the tallest Bearcat on the floor, but with her throwing it in, that takes a relief valve out because you could throw over the top and she could go up and get it.
That's right.
But
and that's what they were doing a lot earlier, but
Bent knocks that one away from DeGier. And Christopher's really a young team.
Yeah, that's very impressive.
Freehill's a senior, and they have 2 other seniors listed, but we haven't seen them today. DeGier, three-pointer off the back of the rim. Rebound ripped out of there by Rush. Rush leads the break, going the other way. Stops, pops, she walks.
She walked. Yeah, I was afraid of that.
Talk a walk-on reading. 4 minutes and 8 seconds to go. She was trying to draw contact, get the shot off, all at the same time.
Definitely did the right thing, but when she didn't get the contact, her forward momentum just wouldn't let her.
It didn't follow through, carry over. Christopher, they get it over to Gordon. Gordon brings it across the half line. All the way into the paint, she trips, falls to DeGier, to Crane. Crane on the right side, backs it out to the top of the circle. DeGier for 3, off the side of the rim, Rush with a rebound. Rush hands it off over to Treat, and Treat will bring it into the front court. Treat.
DeGier only 1 for 5 in the second half here.
She had Bearcats this half, they haven't got in the flow because of all the turnovers. Treat just dribbling out there on top, and Christopher's letting her. Now Gordon comes out to challenge her. She gets it off over to Moore. Moore, Bent at the volleyball line, over to Treat. Back over to Rush from the left elbow. Her shot no good. Rebound comes out of there to Jackson. Jackson gets it to Hargrove. Hargrove double team, brings it to the front court, all the way down, crossover
she
step,
just
and she'll
lost
be
it, didn't she?
Nope, she lost it with a little help from number 15, Emmy Treat.
Okay, I looked up to see the chart in the last shot.
Second, that was a nice. You don't see girls do a crossover step like that very often. She is really impressive as a freshman. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
First free throw is good. 39-34. Can you imagine what that young lady can accomplish in the next 3 years?
Oh, it's going to be interesting to watch, isn't it?
Hope they can play. Second free throw is also good. 39-35. Treat with the ball, full court pressure now by the Bearcats. Treat brings it across the half line as Gordon backs off and lets her bring it up unaccosted. Treat gets it over to Moore. Moore in the right corner. And then we're going to have a foul on a push from behind. And I think that's Crane. If it is, it'll be her third.
Fourth, I have.
Oh, it is her fourth. And Emma Rush will go back to the free throw line, and they're going to bring Bent back to play 2, 3, 4. Free safety.
She's 4 for 4 this quarter.
First free throw.
Oh, I cursed her.
You jinxed her. It's your fault. Hargrove with the rebound, brings it into the front court on a pass to DeGier. Crane has it, top the key, back right side to DeGier to Crane. 1-3-1 zone by the Eagles. In the left corner, baseline jumper short. Rebound pulled out there by Moore. Moore hands it off over to Treat, and with 2:33 to go in the game, Vienna with the ball in a 4-point lead, 39-35. On the right side, now she backs it up to the top of the key between the circles. Treat, 5-second counts on. She's going to have, now it's backed off. Treat, working against Gordon. Now she hands it off over to Moore. Moore, back out on top to Bent. Bent to Treat. Treat, top of the key. Gets it over to Rush. She launches a three.
She was knocked to the floor.
No good, and we're going to have Webb with the reach in on the steal, and Coach Metcalf can't believe that one. He has a distinct stomp when he hits his floor.
We had to repaint the floor over there after the games.
That'll go against Webb. That was Webb's foul. That's her first. Into the front court. With the ball is the Bearcats. Down to Hargrove. She leaves it short. She was hammered. No call. So I guess it's all fair in Love and Warren non-called fouls. That's
only when the temp dips below 18.
And we're there. When I came in, it was 9.
Nice little fake. Nice little give and go there, or give.
Bent.
Oh,
Bent's
Bent's been
short again. Fight for it. It's knocked out of. Oh, it should be off of Christopher.
Addison's.
It's off of Vienna.
Addison's had to rearrange her shot in there with a big freshman for Christopher, and it's kind of got her off a little bit.
97 seconds left. Can Vienna hold on to a 4-point lead? We're going to find out. They inbound the ball. Bounce it across the half line, over to Hargrove. Hargrove takes it all the way to the basket, lays it up and in. 39-37. Full court pressure. They get it into Moore. Moore being accosted by Jackson. Moore loses possession, gets it back, right side to Bent. Settle it down, girls. You guys got fouls. Coach Metcalf wants a timeout. We'll keep it right here with 1:10 to go. 70 seconds left in the game. A scant 2-point lead.
And I'm as nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rockers, Ron.
So I imagine we'll have a different set of officials for the second game. The boys are varsity only today against ZR. That's at 3 o'clock. We'll be on the air about 2:45 for that game. And I'm not sure why it's varsity only, but that's okay with me, actually. I don't mind that. Get us in and out. Better than having 3 games, starting with the freshmen and then the JV and then the varsity. But it'll be 39-37. 8 team fouls against Christopher, 4 against Vienna. So what that means is Vienna actually has 3 fouls to give down the stretch, as long as it's not a shooting foul.
We're not going to need those, Ron.
That could prove interesting. Should be 1:10, I think, is left. It is. Vienna with the basketball at center court. Rush looks to get it in and does to Moore. Moore takes a couple of dribbles. She's in serious trouble. She's in a bad spot and gets it to Bent. Down to Rush. Rush push from behind.
Nice give and go.
41-37 as Rush expected the contact that time, got it, and still made the basket. Gordon with the ball. Over to Crane. Crane into the front court with the Bearcats. Left side back over to Gordon to Crane. Top of the key. 1-3-1. They get it down on the low block. I'd be looking for Hargrove. They're trying to front.
Oh!
Rush just fouled out.
And Emma heads to the bench. She knows what time that is.
She's experienced that once or twice in her career.
15 points for the night.
37.9 seconds to go. Crane looks to inbound it and does on the baseline to DeGier. Steps inside the arc and then fouled by Oliver. DeGier will go to the free throw line for 2 as Haley Oliver picks up her first foul of the game. And that's what I was talking about. You don't want to hit them with a shooting foul at this stage of the game. Give them a chance to score with the clock stopped. This first free throw is huge. It is good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Makes it a 1-possession game, 41-38. Bent going to replace Webb on the low block. She's going to try to box out Hargrove if there's a missed shot. The little sophomore right-hander shot is no good, and Moore with the rebound. Moore gets it over to Treat. Treat double teamed in the backcourt, gets it back to Moore, steps across the half line, bodies all over the place, and Metcalf calls a timeout. You could see that one coming.
They looked like a game of Twister there for a minute about mid-court, Ron. I wasn't sure what was going on.
Well, the bad thing is Moore brought the ball across the half line and then fell down. And when she got across the half line, that relieved a lot of the backdoor pass because she couldn't go back into the back court. And she was right on the sideline. She was trapped. And Vienna was very fortunate to come out of there. Coach Metcalf called a timeout because we were almost at the 5-second count. I was watching Mr. Hartline, and
we were looking at a possession change, weren't we? Saved one.
Real quick. He was somewhere between 3.5 and 4.
This might be interesting. There it is.
They get it down to Bent. Bent lays it up. And
nice play. I seen that one coming.
43-38, and it's stolen away. Short. And then the foul on the floor. The foul on the floor will go against Gordon. But another steal. That's 21 turnovers for the game for the Bearcats. 15 of those this half.
Wow.
And Moore can make this a 3-possession game, or Webb rather. Webb can make this a 3-possession game if she can hit both free throws. It's a 1-and-1. The first one is good. 44-38, and this is for the 3-possession game. Second free throw is way short. Kept alive by Moore, and Webb comes out there with it. And Webb is fouled by Crane. And you couldn't ask for a better setup right there for that. That'll be Crane's 5th foul. And that puts Vienna in the double bonus. And Webb will go back to the free throw line. And all she has to do is hit one of these to hit a 3-possession game with 10 seconds to go. And I feel a little better at this moment. First free throw is nothing but the bottom of the net. And that is a big free throw for the Eagles. Natalie Webb's second free throw off the front of the rim, and Moore knocks it loose again. Comes out of there to Christopher. Don't foul, and what do we get? A foul. And that'll put them at a 1-and-1, and this will go against Emmy Treat. That'll be her 3rd. I could hear Rick Metcalf no sooner said, don't foul, and we got a foul.
Well, and I think he even told her, he said, that's okay, because she didn't move. She just stood there and the ball came to her, and she reached down to get it when it came to her, and
she picked up
tied up with the Christopher player inadvertently. I think didn't really.
45-38, and this is, the first half, the Eagles were very sluggish. There just wasn't a lot of movement. Sluggish is the best way to describe it because there just wasn't a lot of enthusiasm. They came out in that third quarter, and we talked about it at halftime about how they needed to pick up the intensity, and boy, did they. They come out with a different press. It was an aggressive press that attacked. They didn't wait for Christopher to come to them. They went to the ball.
Yeah. Yep.
And it'll be interesting to talk to Coach Metcalf when the game's over. Hopefully he'll come out fairly quickly, and that'll be really good to hear his take on that. But it was amazing, and they had 5 straight trips down the floor where they couldn't even get the ball over the half line without having a turnover. If they did, they threw it away quickly, and that turned the tide of this game. And then it was a 12-5 quarter split. And this time it's 16-9 is the quarter split here so far in the fourth quarter with a 1-and-1 coming up. The first free throw is good. 45-39, a 6-point lead. 5.9 seconds to go in the game. Second free throw is also good. 45-40. Vienna has to get the ball in. Full court pressure. And they do to Bent. Bent gets by a double team, and she has the ball stripped away from her. Desir can't get the shot off, though, and that's how the game comes to a close. 45-40, and the Eagles improved to 3-1 on the young season, and Christopher drops to 2-1, and they all wave. I just can't get used to that. They all wave at each other and then walk off the floor. We're going to total everything up, and we'll be back here to Vienna in just a few moments. 45-40 is the final score as the Eagles come back to win this game by 5 points. We'll be right back.
At our very core, we're a community bank that invests in our communities.
We're here to serve the customer.
We're not here just for your checking account. We're also going to be here to teach your kids financial soundness. We're also going to be here for your next home and make sure that you're set up correctly.
We've been here since 1906, and we're not going anywhere.
Decisions quickly, locally.
We are very progressive in our thinking, always looking for better ways to serve our customers.
Or either go to your branch or look at our website.
One of our mottos is that we're building better community since 1906.
Whether a college education is a distant dream you hold for a newborn child or a financial imperative staring you in the face, it's important to take swift steps to begin meeting this challenge. Next to retirement planning, paying for your children's education could be the largest expense that your family will bear. To learn more about flexible college savings programs, contact Rodney Golson at Golson Financial Services, 618-658-7008. He can help you plan today for tomorrow's college education expenses. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, SIPC.
Larry and Ned Trevelyan of Trevelyan Brothers Construction would like to wish the Vienna Eagles boys and girls basketball teams good luck this season. Call Trevelyan Brothers Construction for a bid for any residential or commercial construction need. They also can provide landscaping for your residential or commercial projects. Trevelyan Brothers Construction is located at 1915 State Route 146 East, Vienna, Illinois. Give Ned Trevelyan a call to set up a time for a quote at 618-658-4590.
Bush Hog offers a full line of products, including rotary cutters and crop shredders, landscaping and tillage equipment, hay tools and boom mowers, construction equipment, and zero-turn and finishing mowers. Quality and durability are the hallmarks of all Bush Hog products. Bush Hog has the right tool for your operation. They stand out with many units still delivering performance after 20 years or more in the field. So if you're looking for an investment and not an expense, Bush Hog will deliver dependable performance and value. Built tough in Selma, Alabama, and sold by qualified local dealers. Bush Hog, serving American farmers and ranchers since 1951. And remember, if it doesn't say Bush Hog, it just won't cut it.
Test drive a Bush Hog mower at C&K Equipment in Vienna, Illinois, or check out their website at cksellsit.com.
And we're back here at Vienna High School where the Vienna Eagles knocked off the Christopher Bearcats in conference play this afternoon by the score of 45-40. It was Vienna. Christopher scored the first 5 points of the game. Vienna went on an 8-0 run to take an 8-5 lead. Christopher hit the last basket of the first quarter, and Vienna led 8-7 after one stanza. In the second quarter, Christopher hit the first basket and led 9-8. They extended that on a 9-0 run to open up a 24-17 lead after 2 quarters of play, outscoring Vienna 17-9 in that second quarter. And then in the third quarter, Vienna came roaring back after a big press that created 15 turnovers in the second half. Vienna outscored Christopher 12-5. In that third quarter, we were tied 29-29 going into the fourth quarter. Vienna took the lead to start the fourth quarter on a traditional three-point play with a basket and a free throw, and a lead that they never relinquished as they opened up a 7-point lead. Was the biggest lead of the game for the Vienna Eagles, and they finished at 45-40, a 5-point victory here this afternoon, and they improved to 3-1 on the season. As Dan's feverishly totaling up everything over there on my right, the Christopher Bearcats, Christopher Bearcats for the game shot 60%. They were 6 of 10 from the free throw line, and the Vienna Eagles were 10 of 15 from the free throw line for the game at 67%. But more importantly, of those 10 free throws that they made, 8 of them came in the fourth quarter. They were 8 of 12 from the free throw line in that fourth quarter. And what's amazing was in the first half, Vienna did not shoot a free throw at all in the first 16 minutes of play. They were 2 of 3 in the third quarter and then held the Bearcats at bay from that free throw line in the final stanza. And a good win for the Vienna Eagles here this afternoon. Turnovers for the game, 21 for the Christopher Bearcats, just 11 for the Vienna Eagles, and they had 6 turnovers in the second half, where Christopher had 15 turnovers in the second half. And Dan, you got some individual totals here, bud?
I do. I'm everything short, I believe, except the three-point percentage, which did come into play a little bit towards the end when Christopher tried to make up some of the game by the three-pointers. But first for the Christopher Bearcats, Michaela DeHara, the one that shot most of the three-pointers there in the
Michaela
DeGier, thank you. She had 6 points, 1 3 and a 2 and a free throw. Jessica Gordon, no points. Carly Freehill, no points. Mackenzie Jackson had 5 for Christopher. Tori Kane, a couple of attempts and some free throws, but still no score. She did foul out in the game with 5 fouls. Emily Van Horby?
Van Horbeck.
Van Horbeck, okay. Had 2 free throws for 2 points, and then the freshman standout, Amaya Hargrove, had 21 points to lead all scoring for the night.
Now here's what's amazing. She had 21 points in the game, but she had almost all of their points in the first half. In the second quarter, she was a real bear on the boards in the point column. How many did she have at halftime?
17 is what I had. I may have missed some when I was checking the audio at the beginning. But
she had 17 points out of 24 in the first half. She matched what Vienna scored as a collective team in the first half.
Yeah.
And she was held to 21 for the game.
Yeah, second half they made some adjustments. She still got some breaks, a couple of fast breaks off the press. But then overall they shot 15 for 32 from the field goal and 6 for 11 for the free throw line. Vienna scoring was led by Emma Rush with 15. Natalie Webb stepped up tonight and had added 10. Addison Bent with 8. Macy Whiting 2. Shaylee Moore stepped up.
All right. We are COVID-free up here, trust me.
It's not on.
Yeah, it is. Go ahead. You're fine.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
So, Coach, boy, a tale of 2 halves here this afternoon.
Yeah, the girls, they actually listened at halftime. We talked about that. They followed the game plan to perfection. After watching Hargroves go off for 20 points, I think, or whatever it was in the first half, only 2 other girls scored like a bucket apiece. Win or lose, we decided we were just going to complete denial all over the floor. She wasn't going to touch it. And hats off to Treat. Treat just, pesky, up and down the floor and made it miserable. We knew to get back in the game after Addison went out that we were going to have to force some other folks to shoot the ball, even they were wide open, but we would rather have other folks shoot the ball versus Hargroves.
Well, Hargrove in the first half had 17 points. As a team, we had 17 points. And but we talked about at halftime that we thought that you would come out with an aggressive full court press, and that's exactly what you did. To start the third quarter, they had 5 straight trips down the floor that Christopher didn't even get a shot off at the basket. And in that period of time, you cut a 7-point deficit down and came back to take the lead. And that was the difference in the game, and was the turnovers, the aggressiveness that the Lady Eagles had. 15 turnovers you created in the second half.
In a lot of those, we missed like little, I call them chump layups, like literally right underneath the bucket. I think one of my players who keeps that stat for me in her head said that we had 9 layups literally right underneath the bucket we missed in the first half. You make half those, you're up. So we were feeling good about it, overall. Even, we were down. The only thing I was very concerned about was Addison. But when she was in the locker room, she's running up and down it. She's fine. And people got to understand her other ankle. I don't know if you guys addressed her or not, but she's got metal in her other ankle. She was out for over a year. Got operated on and all that. So she's literally been sitting for a year, then all of a sudden, yikes, her other ankle gets a mild sprain, so she panicked a little bit, which I would have too, anybody would have. And then, she ran up and down a little bit, and then she was fine.
I thought this was interesting. The lack of the passiveness that Vienna showed in the first half was shown at the free throw line. 0 for 0 free throws in the first half.
What were we in the second half?
In the second half, we were a total of 10 of 15, 8 of 12 in the fourth quarter.
Oh, wow.
So we were 29-29 at the end of 3 stanzas, and we hit 8 of 12 free throws in the fourth quarter. They hit 3 of 4. We win by 5 points. There's your 5-point victory right there off the free throw line.
The stat actually is, people do this stuff, 25% on average, 25% of your points per game come from the free throw line. So we work pretty hard on that stuff in practice. Wherever we're at, I'll just stop practice midway, when they're just huffing and puffing and do this free throw game where everybody's shooting free throws. And we do that constantly. So, it's finally paying off.
Well, you were not far off. You had 10 of your 45 points. That puts you at about 22%, 23%.
We'd still like, we ended up with 45 points is what it was. We would still like to, we need to score some more points, so the way we run things. We run a lot of quick hitters. We like to get a point of possession, and we didn't get that tonight. But our defense did a good job, so I was happy with that.
And, yeah.
I might be able to ask the question again so you can hear it, but I was impressed how you used your JV today to help with the press break early on and brought more guard play and a little more seasoned ball handling in. And also utilizing Jalen Moore to make the defense handle somebody that could attack the basket.
Right.
That was brilliant.
That's a good observation there, because them being freshmen, I'm like, I'm kind of, pulled back, and I made up my mind in the Goreville game, by gosh, I got to start playing those young girls, get them more minutes. I got to start playing Whiting some more minutes. She got some good looks down there. She just missed 3 or 4 little layups, but she'll make those in time. She'll make those. But, you're right. Our freshmen did an outstanding job coming in. So I felt good with that, having them in during crunch time. They were relaxed.
And I didn't know if you wanted a chance saying about Natalie Webb's play. Even though she had some cold times, she stepped up tonight.
When she came back in, after sitting there for a bit, like I maybe just seeing the game, and she did a couple things that you wouldn't notice. Like, and she goes, Coach, she goes, Hargrove's taking the ball out of bounds. Instead of getting after the other girl in the trap, should I just stay with her? She brought that up. I mean, how cool is that? Well, yeah, it sounds good to me. So, she helped deny the ball back to her. So, but pleased with the win, puts us back into contention for the conference. Everybody's got one loss now. Chester beat Cesar last night in overtime at Cesar. So this is the first time. It's kind of funny. Coach Helton from Goreville is actually rooting for Vienna, to beat Christopher, because Christopher beat Goreville, so we're all sitting with one loss. So, it's up for grabs, basically.
Very good.
With that, I hope and pray we don't get the snow that they're talking about, but a big game, a team you're familiar with very well, Cesar Valere, right here at the Eagle Nest.
Yeah, that's
Monday
always
night.
weird, because when I was the boys' coach, that was horrible. I had to play against them in the Cesar Valere Holiday Tournament Championship game. It just worked out that way. And found out who my friends were real quick, after that one. But this is different, because it's I'm not leaving anything down there. I was retired. I'm still tight. I'm really tight with the parents of the girls team down there. Still talk to quite a few of them, and the players, they stop by the house. So, yeah, it's going to be a little bit different. But the way, now that I'm older, it's just another game. That's the way I got to look at it.
And it's a big game, big conference game. If everything goes right this week, Monday we have Cesar-Valier here. We travel Thursday to Trico, and then a rare non-conference game next Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning against Marion here. And I don't know anything about the Marion team this year.
Well, they got a new coach. He was assistant, I believe, at John A. Logan. So assistant boys coach. So, they'll be well prepared. But I'd almost bet the house. We're supposed to get 3 to 6 inches this week. Trico, I doubt that they'll play because you're out in the tundra, over there. I doubt.
You need a helicopter to get it out of there. Actually, you might be better off just going cross country across the fields because Route 4 is usually brutal.
Yeah, I don't know, if it's going to happen, but Cesar normally, their administration, they'll play. If the roads are halfway decent, they'll come. So I think a lot of that will come down to our folks here because our back roads obviously are a lot worse than what Cesar's usually is.
We do have some back roads here, I remember.
Oh, yeah.
They're fun when you're trying to get away.
Yeah.
But, well, Coach, a great win, 3-1 on the young season, and right back into the hunt here for the Black Diamond West Conference. And you had to be very happy overall with the play of the girls this afternoon.
Yeah, very, very pleased. Like I said, we could have lost our composure, especially when Addison went out, because very rarely have we had her out and Rush, at the same time. And the hodgepodge lineup, like you mentioned, they're having the freshmen in there at the same time. That hasn't happened yet this year, and they handled themselves very well.
The one thing scary about Christopher is how young they are. That Hargrove's a freshman. Virtually everybody they played was either freshmen or sophomores. They had one senior that they played. And this is going to be a Bearcat team down the road. It's going to be a formidable
Coach Schertz, he's been waiting for this team for a long time. Him and his dad, they do an awesome job, and they kept trying to get the ball back to her, and that will come, but she's a load,
She's an all-around player.
She's the real deal.
I was impressed with the way Hargrove in the first half stepped out and hit those 2 threes almost from the identical spot.
Didn't miss a beat. Got it. And we actually had a girl in her area, had a girl there, and I was like, she's just a great player. Sometimes, great offense beats, great defense. I mean, we had a girl there in her area. But the thing that put the stop to that, I thought, was the job our little point guard Treat did on her.
She went and face guarded her and kept the ball from coming in.
She expended a lot of energy on the defensive end. So besides doing that, she also had to bring the ball up the floor. And that's let alone a tough job. Again, they were an aggressive man-to-man full court press. Getting after us, and we started off with the weebie-jeebies a little bit. Then once we settled down, we were fine. But that takes a lot of energy out of you.
Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming up. And hope to see you Monday.
All right, you take care.
That's head coach Rhett Metcalf, and we'll get this back over to Danny here real quick. And any final thoughts here, Bud?
No, well, I like what he said about maintaining their composure, not coming out of that locker room. We talk about that all-important third quarter, and Christopher got maybe 2 baskets, if that much.
Yeah, they had 2 baskets, a 3 and a deuce.
And even their temps were very, very low. And just good to see that. Good to hear Addison's well. And
everything's
even things up in the conference. Good day.
Well, and that's going to wrap everything up here from Vienna High School for this afternoon. We have a game this evening that will be at 3 o'clock against Ziegler-Royalton. The boys will be in action. We'll be on the air about 2:45. So 2:45, 2:50, we'll be right on the air right there. And you can catch us on the internet, or you can watch us on the high school website for the video. And thanks for everybody, the whole team. We appreciate all you guys do. For Danny Field alongside, I'm Ron Ellis. Thanks for your time this time. Until next time, we'll see you at 2:45. So long.